how many nodes does a blockchain network need? When talking about nodes, I often like to ask the following question. How many nodes maintain the Bitcoin network? If you want to bridge from Web3 utopia to Web3 reality and reclaim your rights of ownership, financial autonomy, and privacy, join the Ghost ecosystem by visiting chain.ghostchain.io. You can find all the necessary links in the video description below. While most people would think that Bitcoin has millions of computers acting as nodes, the reality is that Bitcoin is maintained by only 19,089 nodes as of September 30, 2024. Of course, this number of nodes changes every day, but you would agree that we are not even close to millions of nodes on a given day. If we analyze the largest 28 blockchain networks, we will see the following statistics. By the way, the reason why it's not top 100 networks or top 50 networks but only top 28 chains is because absolute majority of networks who claim massive decentralization, permissionlessness, and activity are simply lying to you. Of course, you don't have to believe me. Simply collect the list of top 100 blockchain networks, including many layer 2s, layer 3s, or whatever else they decide to call themselves, and good luck finding the nodes who operate these chains. What you will discover is that most chains in terms of quantity are nothing more than VC-funded pieces of shit's Web 2.5. In any case, the top 28 networks can be ranked based on the number of nodes in the following manner, where top 3 networks are Bitcoin with 19,000 nodes, Tron with 7,300 nodes, and Ethereum Classic with 5,100 nodes. You would agree that even the top networks don't have millions of nodes. As we have covered in previous videos, the market capitalization of any blockchain network can be derived based on the following formula. The market cap equals alpha times total nodes of the network plus beta times the number of daily transactions plus gamma times the daily liquidity. Let's apply this formula to the 3 most decentralized networks. We can see how the value of projected valuation is sufficiently dependent on the node operators, with 21% of the total value in Bitcoin, 88% of the total value in Tron, and 94% of the total value in Ethereum Classic, all thanks to the nodes. Let me clarify. The transactions and liquidity, while somewhat independent, still have correlation to the number of nodes. Moreover, the nodes in isolation serve little practical purpose if nobody transacts on the network. I guess what I want to say is, while all 3 metrics are important, nodes are also very important. So how many nodes should a blockchain network have? There is no one answer, but let's try to answer this question from multiple angles. First of all, the number of nodes is obviously very important. The trajectory of total nodes starting from 1 node to 1,000 nodes shows a pretty straightforward picture. As nodes are expanding exponentially, so does the projected market capitalization of the project. At 1 node, the forecasted market cap is $11.8 million. Proportionally, at 1,000 nodes, the market cap should grow to $11.8 billion. So, more nodes, more money. Another angle to look at nodes is the node growth. Let's assume the network starts with 1 node and 1% monthly growth of nodes. Over the course of 5 years, the network will only get to 2 nodes, which is not very decentralized. But if the number of nodes grows at 5% monthly, now the network will grow to 20 nodes in a 5-year time frame, way better. But let's raise the stakes. The 10% monthly growth, which is considered to be an aggressive rate of growth for the most successful startup ventures, as said by Y Combinator, now things get more interesting. With just one node at the start and 10% of monthly growth, we get to 300 nodes in 5 years, which could be priced at a whopping $3.6 billion network valuation. Let's not forget that in 5 years, the value of every node is likely to be higher. Thus, the projected valuation is also likely to be higher. Now, let's consider the crazily optimistic scenario of growing the network at a monthly rate of 20%. This is totally crazy. By the end of the 5th year, the total number of nodes grows to almost 57,000, easily beating both Tron and Bitcoin, with the projected market cap at $664 billion. You can see how the growth factor plays a huge role in building value for the network. There is yet another angle when it comes down to the node composition, and it is the geographical allocation of nodes, which highlights many interesting insights. Based on the allocation of nodes maintaining Bitcoin, Tron, and Ethereum Classic, of course, we could incorporate more networks and get a clearer situation, but I would like to provide an example based on these top 3 networks. 1/3 of all nodes is in the US, every 6th node is out of Germany, every 10th node is out of Ireland, and that's how we can be projecting the node allocation according to geo. Now you understand why running a node is very important, why running more nodes is also important, and why running nodes from your specific geo is important. More nodes, more decentralization, more impact. In Ghost, we trust